Hello internet and all of the candle lovers out there. Yes, it is Cassidy and I am back after a 2-month-long hiatus. I just want to say thank you so much to Caitlin for keeping up with videos for the past 2 months while I have been gone. The last 2 months, it was just not prime candle burning season for me. January and February, always, I never know what to burn. I'm sick of holiday winter scents, but yet I'm not ready for spring. So that's part of the reason why I was not making videos. I did buy quite a few things, which if you guys want, I can do just a collective while I was gone haul. It might be like 30 minutes long. If you guys want that, please comment down below. Again, I apologize that I have been absent, but it was one of those things where I just wasn't feeling it. And I've always tried to be honest with you guys of what's going on with my burning and what's going on in my life. And the past 2 months, it just wasn't optimal time for me to be making these videos, and I just wasn't feeling it. And I didn't want to come on here and be fake, and I didn't want to just make videos to make videos, and I didn't want the content to suffer and me just making something because I felt like I had to, which is, you know, the main reason why I stepped away. So I'm sorry if you guys were like, what the heck is going on? Is she not here anymore? So I apologize, and thank you guys so much for being patient and for continuing to watch Caitlin's videos and for just sticking with us. I really appreciate it. So with that being said, in order to ease myself back into this, I'm actually going to be making a schedule. As of right now, I'm going to be posting videos on Sundays. So every Sunday of the month, I'm going to try to upload a video. So if you guys are interested in my content, Sunday is going to be the day when you're going to see some new things. As for today, I'm going to share with you guys my while I was gone empties. Some of these are, I guess, from January, February. I don't really know. If you watch Caitlin's empties from February, she is absolutely right. I melted a lot in February, which I will show you guys. It's a ton of tarts because I am in the process of currently trying to decrease my tart stash because I'm noticing that tarts that are over a year old, they don't smell anymore. Like, even if you melt them, like, they just don't have scent throw. So I'm trying to go through some of my older tarts, and to be honest, I think I might be stopping the whole purchasing of tarts, especially from Yankee, because when they sit for long periods of time, I don't think they perform as well. Now, in terms of vendor wax, things like that, I'm starting to really get into that, like everyone else on here. So I'm just going to quickly go through I'm going to do the melts first, and then I'll go through the candles. I'm not going to give you a super long explanation of scents for these, just because we'd be here forever. Alright, so one of the first things I melted was the coconut, see if you can see that, coconut Snowflake. This is a Kringle one. This I was very disappointed in. I got this for 75% off when I went to the Kringle store in Bernardston, Massachusetts. This one was just very light. It's good for blending if you want a blender scent. In terms of repurchasing this, I would not buy this again, only because of how light the scent throw was. So if you guys like lighter scents or want it for blending, it's great. Pick it up. Alright, we have a Winter Glow tart from Yankee. This I had in my bathroom. I absolutely hated it. It was like trying too hard to be Christmas. It was a mixture of like it just smelled like cleaner, and there was pine, and there was a little tiny hint of like a citrus that I just was not feeling. And of course this one was freaking strong. Of course, the ones I don't like are always really strong. Would not repurchase this one. Alright, finished a Tarte Titan. This is a UK European exclusive. This I absolutely loved. I grabbed this at the outlet. And this is gonna be a apple strudel, apple pie, crumble kind of hybrid. This I would definitely purchase again, and if I could find it in a bigger candle, I would totally pick it up. I think I have smalls in my stash, and I think I have more tarts of this in my stash as well. Would definitely recommend this if you like those kinds of scents. Oh my gosh, this one I am obsessed with, line dried cotton. I picked these up last year at the SAS for spring and summer. Absolutely love this scent. And this is a beautiful grapefruit, citrus, fresh linen scent. I love this. I would definitely repurchase it. Definitely buy it again. Oh, so good. All right, another one from last year. We've got Dreamy Summer Nights. This one was super light, but I liked it because it was a vanilla sandalwood, very soft, very sensual, perfect for a bedroom. This I would definitely buy again in either a melt cup. I would not buy it in a candle, but in a melt cup I would definitely repurchase this and would recommend. Oh, that one is beautiful. All right, now we're getting into some of the disappointments. All right, so I finished a coconut vanilla bean. This one was when it first came out, which was like, I want to say 2 or 3 years ago. And this one, I love it on cold. I've smelled the candle like a million times because occasionally the candle comes back into stores for SAS or Christmas. This had no throw, and this is one of my older tarts, so this one had 0 throw for me whatsoever at all. So definitely if I would see it again in tarts, I would not repurchase. All right, the next one, Pineapple Paradise. Pineapple Paradise, I love this scent on cold, but with the tart, again, this was an old one. I've had it for years. It smelled waxy. This smelled like wax. It did not have that juicy pineapple scent that I was looking for. So in terms of a tart, nope, I'm not gonna repurchase it. They do have the candle, however, available at Yankees right now in their treasure section. I've never burned the candle, so if you like those juicy pineapple scents, I think that one is better than pineapple cilantro. So I would definitely have you guys check it out. All right, another. We've got 'Tis the Season by Bath & Body Works. These, I don't like their melts. I'm never gonna buy their melts again. They are very, very strong, but they burned in my tart warmer. Like, it burned. So I'm not messing around with that anymore. I think, you know, they're so strong, which is what I want. Like, my entire apartment smelled like 'Tis the Season, which is that really nice apple cinnamon scent, but it burned in my tart warmer by Yankee. Like, it had smoke and it was gross. So nope, I would not repurchase these, and I wouldn't recommend them because if they smoked in my warmer, there's a possibility it could happen to any one of you. So just please be careful when you're using these, guys. So I would not repurchase that one. All right. This was one of the old tarts that were in the shape of the little candles, if you guys remember those. They were discontinued 3 years ago. This is in the scent Vanilla Lime. And this one is super old and had no scent. So that's what I'm saying. Like, my super old ones don't smell in the tart. So Vanilla Lime is a great scent. I would probably buy it in the newer version any day. All right, next one, Ocean Blossom. Another super old one, but this one I could smell a little. It was a very fresh water lily sea salt. This was gorgeous. I really wish I could get my hands on more of this because this I actually really liked and would buy again. All right, oh, here's another Pineapple Paradise. There's a back to one of them. Let's see. All right, next we have Sweet Strawberry. This is a tart as well. And this one again, it was old. I couldn't smell it. It had no scent throw. But in terms of the candle, which I have right now, that I absolutely love. I would definitely buy it like that. But in my old, like 3-year-old tart, no. Up here's Buttercream. And this one, again, I've had this for like 3 years. No scent throw. But in terms of like the buttercream they sell now, yeah, I mean, I would buy like the candle, anything like that. But my old 3-year-old tarts, White Chocolate Apple. This I had in my kitchen, and it reminded me so much of sugared apple. And this one, it had kind of that pea vibe going for me that I always say like Angel's Wings has, like it smells like urine. This had that. I didn't like it. Would not repurchase that. And I know, like, so many people like it and they think it's so, you know, it's good, but for me, I wasn't feeling it. Alright, continuing on. We have Forbidden Apple. This one was so strong that it gave me a headache and I couldn't deal. And it's definitely a Granny Smith apple with a tiny hint of cologne note, but that, whatever that cologne note transcribed as, I wasn't dealing, and it gave me a headache. Would not repurchase that one. Alright, all of these are like tangled up in here. Let's see. Lemon cream, another one. Could not smell it. 0 cent throw. Can't give you an honest review because I couldn't smell it. Oh, we've got another buttercream. Told you, oh my gosh, I found passion fruit martini. This one, oh my gosh, so strong. Definitely would repurchase in anything. Oh, absolutely love that scent. If you like passion fruit scents, highly, highly, highly recommend it. All right. Ooh, we've got a super old honeysuckle. This one, believe it or not, was super strong, and I am so glad I burned this in the tart and I found one because I almost bought a large honeysuckle, and I'm glad I didn't because I hated the scent so much. Like, this is just too floral for me. Like, it's way too much. But I mean, if you like the smell of real honeysuckle, I think you would like it. It's definitely authentic. It's just not for me. Alright, another disappointment. Autumn Leaves. This one I've had for, again, like 4 years. I couldn't smell it. It had nothing. And I think that's it for tarts. I did finish a melt cup. I was really craving like spice pumpkin, so yeah, I threw a spice pumpkin melt cup into my centerpiece warmer. So strong. It was beautiful, super spicy. I picked up a lot of the tonka and vanilla bean with this. Oh, it's just a beautiful pumpkin spice. I think this is the best anything spicy pumpkin that's out there. Absolutely love it. Would recommend it and would buy it again. All right, I also finished three melt cups of the Simply Home Fresh Eucalyptus. Tom actually picked these up for me a couple years ago at an outlet, and this was good. If you like eucalyptus, if you like the Eucalyptus Spearmint by Bath & Body Works, you would definitely like this. It's so strong and just so fresh. This was great this end of January into February when I just didn't know what I wanted to burn. Eucalyptus is always great. I love eucalyptus. So I have a candle backup, but I wouldn't buy the melt cups again, only because they were just, like, I liked them. They were super strong, but I don't know if I would pick any more up because I do have a large candle, and I think I have a couple small candles left of that as well. So moving on into candles, I did finish a Yankee Candle Iced Cookie by Pure Radiance. As you can see, I had a little soot, but I think that was from me lighting the candle at the very beginning. Towards the end, I just got, I couldn't smell it. So I was like, we're retiring it. But while it was burning, usually this gives me a really strong throw. This year's version just didn't do it for me. I was getting like a 5, and I was really disappointed. These candles are being discontinued, so I don't think we're going to see this scent ever again. But that's okay. Life goes on. Moving on, I finished a medium 2-wick in All Is Bright. And All Is Bright was a beautiful fragrance. This burned so well. I had a little sooting, as you can see. It burned really, really well. Scent-wise was beautiful. It was a nice champagne, grapefruit, citrusy scent. This year, I don't know, I guess for 2017 Christmas, I don't think I'll pick one up. I'll wait till the following Christmas. But we'll see. I mean, it's definitely, if you like those citrusy scents, I would highly recommend it to you. I also finished a small tumbler in that scent, and I also finished a box of All Is Bright tea lights. And this one broke. This one was a Christmas Eve. It broke. I only burned it like twice, but because of that, I'm just gonna chuck it. It's done. This is my mom's favorite. It's a beautiful sugared plum fragrance, great for the holidays. Also finished my beloved Snowflake cookie. I did do a review of this fragrance. I will put the link to that down below in the description. And this, as you can see, we've got the residue like the tumblers do. Setting was very minimal, and this performed beautifully. And Tom actually found me more Snowflake cookie jars when he was out and about, so thank you so much. So I have some backups of that now. Alright, getting into this I was storing my tarts in, but I finished a vanilla cupcake, and this had terrible puny wick syndrome. I ended up throwing it into a warmer to get all the scent out, and it was a really nice baked vanilla cupcake. You do get believe it or not, there is a nuance of chocolate in there that only comes out while burning, which I always think is amazing with this scent, because it's a vanilla cupcake, but you do get a little chocolate. So if you like those bakery scents, it's definitely worth it. When it was burning, it was great up until that halfway mark, or down here. And yeah, I just wasn't dealing with puny wicks. I threw it in my warmer, and it performed for days and days and days. Now the last one, which I actually already repurposed the jar, which I did a review of this scent. It's Champagne Toast. So I will link that in the description below. And again, it's that really gorgeous champagne, berries, a little bit of peach. Oh, it's gorgeous. And what I've been doing is I'm putting my used little corks from my wine and my champagne inside, and I'm writing the date that we finished. Oops, I'm dropping. That we finished the bottle and what we are doing. Like, I have one from Christmas, and that was a Christmas present from Lori. I have a New Year's champagne that we drank. This is another one from another bottle of champagne from New Year's. Another bottle. We went through a lot of champagne on New Year's this year. So yeah, that's just what I did to repurpose, because, you know, champagne toasts and have all of my little corks in there. So that's something you guys can do with your jars. But further ado, thank you guys so much for putting up with me. Like I said, this is, as you can see, I just wasn't in the mood to burn anything. I just didn't know what to burn. I feel really proud of myself for getting through as many tarts as I did. I'm still trying to work on them, but at the same time, I'm falling in love with vendor wax. The Better Homes and Gardens, I'm loving. I really want to get to Walmart to get some of the new spring scents. I actually have a local vendor who's now selling wax, and she is absolutely amazing. Her website is going to be up in another couple weeks, and when she does, I'm going to recommend her, because as of right now, she doesn't have means of selling her wax melts, but there's some scents that are absolutely amazing. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to be sharing some of her stuff, and she's local for me. She's from my town, and she is selling in our area, and it's absolutely amazing. But yeah, so this is going to be the start of the new schedule for Cassidy. Again, thank you guys so much for putting up with me and my absence. Please make sure to go to our Instagram page. Caitlin and I are still running our Instagram page, which is Candle Craze. So please subscribe, like our social media, things like that. And please, please, please be careful with the Bath & Body Works melts, because seeing that burn in my tart warmer was scary, and I've never ever had that happen to me before. So please, please, please be careful if you are using those. I just wanted to let everyone know that for safety reasons, because we're all in this community together, and I would love to know if things aren't really safe. So just be careful with those. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope you guys are okay and are having a great day. But anyway, just make sure to tell your friends about us, even if they like candles or not. Remember, we can convert them. And please like and subscribe to this video, and comment down below what you want to see from me for future videos. And I'll see ya. Bye!